The drive to McLoons is very scenic. McLoons is located on Spruce Head Island in South Thomaston, Maine.
Hey, welcome to Maine. It's Wally here. I flew into Portland, Maine to check out McLoons again. And McLoons is actually located quite far out from Portland. It took me a 2-hour drive to get out here. But I'm here and we'll get some lobster. So it's early in the morning, so there's not that many people here, but they're just about to open. It's a beautiful location. It's right on the water here in Maine. So let's get in line. And I'll take one of the, whatever this is.
Ginger brew?
Yes, please.
And a name.
Wally.
1643.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's McLoons Lobster Shack, established in 2012. Okay, let's push it out of this. We've got their lobster rolls for us, which is their double-sized lobster roll, which you can see. Claw meat, knuckle meat, and if you see down here, right there, there's tail meat. And very few lobster roll places actually use tail meat, except out here in Maine. So I recommend you come to enjoy this. So let's take a bite. That's a large lobster roll. You can see the tail on it, right? Beautiful location too, right? Oh, that's delicious. Absolutely scrumptious. I'm gonna put the glasses back on. It's actually kind of bright here. We've added a little butter. All right, we'll try some of their ginger brew. Should be really interesting. Let's take a look. Oh, that's very gingery. All right, let's take another bite of the sandwich. Oh, it's so good. Look at this bad boy. That's lobster tail in there. Knuckle and claw. Come to McLoons. Super fresh. This thing is packed with lobster. This thing is so delicious. It's got so much tail meat in it. It's amazing. I highly recommend this place. There's got wonderful chunks of tail meat inside the sandwich. It's really, really delicious. This thing was amazing. Oh, so much tail meat in there, knuckle meat and claw meat. So delicious. All right, walking along the street here in Wiscasset, and there's Red's Eats. So let's go there and get in line. So here's the downtown of Wiscasset. And there's Red's Eats. So there's a bridge that continues on the highway that goes up to McLoons.
So like any lobster shack, you would order from the window and pick up your food after the fact. Today it's roughly $36 per roll. Red's Eats has won many awards. As you can see, oh look, it's Andrew Zimmern on the wall as well. And Red's is voted #1 lobster roll in New England by a survey in Boston.com. I was lucky it came an hour before they opened and was third in line. However, if you waited, you were around the corner in terms of the lineup to queue. It was quite long. And so I spied their super secret ingredients. Those are kettles full of liquid butter for making your buttery lobster rolls.
Welcome.
Hello. Can I get a lobster roll, a side of sea scallops, and one of the blueberry sodas, please?
And what's your name?
Wally?
Wally, you sitting on the deck?
Yes, sure.
Great. Grab your napkins right there. We'll get you
Okay.
on.
And this is the back deck of Red's Eats. Since I came early, I had the pick of the deck. So I'm gonna look for a seat that's got good lighting. And oh look, there's Sprogs across the way. I think I'll take this seat right here. It's got good location, good lighting, and a great view. And over these umbrellas is Sprogs, who have a very highly rated lobster roll and lobster as well. But also you can notice that the lineup for Red's went around the back of their deck and around the corner. That's a 2 to 3 hour wait. It's a very, very long time. So come early.
So I got their green bee soda. This is the blueberry version of it. Should be good. Oh, it's lightly sweet. A little bit of honey in there. Let's see. The soda fizzed over when I tried to stir it. So the food arrived, and their lobster roll is massive. At McLoons, we had the lobster Rolls Royce. This is similar to it. It's a lot of lobster. So check it out. But it looks like claw, knuckle meat. I'll have to see if there's any tail in there. But McLoons had whole tail and claw and knuckle meat. So let's take a look. We'll come here and enjoy. We also ordered some scallops. They had like fried scallops, so why not try these? All right. Oh, I'm wrong. They do have it's a big piece of tail meat right there. So yes, they do have all three pieces, claw, knuckle, and tail. So I'm gonna enjoy this. Yep, that's definitely fresh. Really, really good. So I'm drizzling the butter onto the lobster roll. Here's a scallop. Let's dip it in. A little bit of butter and let's try it. That's really tender. I just had a bite of the lobster with the butter. Oh, it's really good. It's really fresh, really creamy, really delicious. Right, so some tartar sauce on the scallop. Scallop's really fresh. Let's try this out. Get the lobster roll, but definitely get the scallops too. Those are really delicious. I have to admit, their lobster, it's delicious. So here's that roll. You can see it. Let's take a bite. That is loaded with lobster. I think more so than even McLoons, which is really good. Definitely come and try this out. Wow, these scallops are amazing. Oh, these scallops are amazing. Oh, sorry. No problem. Yeah.
The whole tail, you get like the appetizer first, dip
Yes.
it in, and that's kind of sets us apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
People that do a whole tail, and plus there's tons of other good stuff.
Yeah. And it's really fresh too. You can taste it. It's crunchy. It's really delicious. Really, really delicious. Oh, I'm definitely trying it.
So much. So you're getting your lobster fill for the week,
Yes,
right?
yes. My hotel's in Portland. So I drove out here an hour this morning to get in that line. Last time I was somewhere back there. It took an hour to get up. Yeah, that was a couple of years. So this year I came early and lined up. I was third or fourth in line.
Good. So that worked out good.
Yeah,
for you.
it did.
Good.
And this is delicious. Really, really delicious.
Thank you. Do you want any more butter? Or
No. The butter's fine. Everything is great. Everything is absolutely great. Thank you so much. Okay, goodbye.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. It's Wally Ho aij-travels. So
Can
check it out.
Write it down for me?
Sure.
I can grab you a copy.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat in this. And there's like a full tail. Really, really good. I'm super happy. Really, really fresh. So I think in this year, 2024, Red's, their sandwich might be better than McLoons' lobster Rolls Royce. It is a lot of meat in this one. Definitely order a side of scallops. These are so good. They're super fresh. They're not tough. They're just lightly fried. Really, really delicious. In fact, I might order another order of these before I go. Here's another piece of tail. Holy smokes. You never get tail when you're in Seattle. Come to Maine. Oh, it's so crunchy, so soft. This is so fresh. Mm. Mm. I've been sipping this green bean soda. It's actually really good. It's not sweet at all. It's actually very, very light. Goes well with the seafood. It's not overpowering. Taking chunks out of here and dipping them. So after all that eating, there's still that much lobster in the roll. I just lost a bunch. Let's put that meat back in here. That's delicious. Mm. So I'm done, and my God, the lobster rolls here at Red's, really fantastic. I definitely recommend these guys over McLoons this time. Really, really good. I'll finish my soda and I'll be off.
Just ordering 20 red sea lobster rolls.
That's crazy.
I guess it's.
This is their back porch. And this is how you leave Red's. Come through this door. And you're back on Main Street. Under the American flag. So I was just talking to the one of the staff there, and they go through 14 tons of lobster every year. So that's Red's Eats. It's here on Main and Water Street. So that's the bridge that keeps going up Main. You can get to McLoons if you go up there another hour. But that's the lineup for Red's Eats.
So on the third stop on this trip, we stop at Dave's Crabmeat and Lobster. It's a lobster pound with live lobsters that they will steam for you. I recommend you get a steamed lobster here. Unfortunately for my dinner, they ran out of corn, so I substitute that with more fries.
So I stopped off at Dave's to pick up their lobster dinner because I want a whole lobster. It's like 40 bucks, I think. It's a pound and a half lobster. So I'm waiting for it. They're steaming it for me right now. So I'm gonna go in the back here and wait for the lobster. So they have that kind of seating in the back. It's got a little like marsh back here. So it's really pleasant to sit in the back on the picnic tables and enjoy lobster. This is the pickup window, and beware the attack lobster. Look inside, and there's the lobster. So let's go try this out. So this is the 1.5 pound lobster. They just steamed them. Comes with fries. Looks not bad. Coleslaw. Crab cracker. But what's interesting is I brought a pair of these from Seattle. These will cut through any shells. Well, their fries are really crispy. So it comes with this bib, as we saw last time. It sprays everywhere. We should put it on. Right. Comes with a roll. Coleslaw. Butter. Some lemons. So let's try some of this coleslaw. Piece of their biscuit. It's like sugar in that. Interesting. Oh, that's fresh. Just came out of the steamer. Take the clipper claw here. Oh wow, it's dripping up juice. That's fresh lobster. Those are their special tool. It doesn't matter how thick the shell is, still cut through it. And now, oh, it's so juicy. There's the creamer. That's delicious. Oh, it's really good. So the girl told me it's a soft shell lobster. It's actually quite soft, so the cutter doesn't work as well, but it's easily peelable. So definitely try to get soft shell lobster. Oh, it's so good. It's like a chiopani broth here, so good. So I ripped off the second claw. So much seafood juice is coming out of that claw. It's unreal, unbelievable. Oh, so good. So when you come, make sure they steam it for you fresh. You might take 10 minutes. We've got to wait for this, but it's really, really delicious. The lobster was live and they just steamed it. It's really delicious. All right, so let's get this claw cracked. Again, soft shell lobster. Pull that off. It's like lobster broth, like a bisque. Slightly salty, briny because it's from the ocean. Delicious. Definitely get a full lobster. I think it's $38 for the 1.5 pound lobster dinner. Definitely get that. Have them steam the lobster for you just before you eat it. It's really fresh. So here's the major tail piece. We have our special knife. Allows us to cut right through the shell. Good. That's really juicy. So, and here's the tail. Deveined. Dip in a little butter. Oh, it's so good. Let's do it again. That's, oh, so sweet and juicy. Only Maine lobster. Only. You have to come here and get one yourself, but make sure it's fresh, make sure they steam it for you. Really, really good. So with that, completes our lobster dinner meal here at Days. It's absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you get the live lobster, steamed, and then eat it straight. But definitely at Red's, get their #1 rated lobster roll. And obviously McLoons, their stuff is super fresh. But it's a 2-hour drive out of Portland. Days is like maybe 30 minutes outside of Portland. But on your way there, get a live lobster here. You won't regret it. It's really delicious. All right, here's Days.
And the fourth stop on our trip is Kennebunkport, Maine, an American town that looks like it's frozen in time. Many heritage buildings here and wonderful places for you to explore. But also, it's the home of the Clam Shack, the lobster burger, with mayonnaise on one side of the bun, butter on the other, and nothing in the lobster itself. It's claimed to be America's best lobster roll. And I'm here to put it to the test. Let's go eat one. I arrived early in Kennebunkport, before the Clam Shack opened, so I thought I'd walk around the town and take in the beautiful historic buildings, and also to learn a little bit more about its history of shipbuilding. So let's go take a walk.
So a lot of Kennebunkport is built on these kind of marshy lands. Many of the buildings are on like stilts. So a line of spinning to form there too. The question, is it America's best lobster roll? We'll see, because they use a hamburger bun versus a normal long roll bun.
Hi, what can I get for you?
I'll take the lobster roll, please.
Butter and mayo?
Yes, please.
Okay. Would you like a blueberry cat pie for dessert?
No, I'll take that as the lobster roll box. And your lobster rolls are different in the fact that it uses like a hamburger bun, correct? Versus a normal long bun here?
Yes, so our lobster roll is very special because we don't mix the meat with anything. It's a fresh shucked lobster meat covered with butter and mayo on the top bun of the bread. And we also don't serve it in a hot dog bun. We serve it in a homemade hamburger bun.
Oh, interesting.
You'll see for yourself that it has a very good taste that you cannot find anywhere else.
I saw Mark Beans eat, that's why I'm here. I'm from Seattle, so.
Nice.
Okay, and can I get a Coke as well, please?
Okay. Would you like a blueberry cat pie made in-house for dessert?
No, I won't be able to finish it.
Okay, that's a lobster roll box, both and a large Coke.
Yes, please.
Okay, 43.10 please.
I had a Coke with that too.
What's that? A large Coke, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good.
Hey, Wally Hill here. We're at the Clam Shack in Kennebunkport, Maine. And this is their lobster roll. It's super disappointing so far. Red's is way better. It doesn't have a lot of lobster in it. So let's take a look. And that's the bun. It does have tail, it does have claw, but it definitely is disappointing in terms of a lobster roll. I doubt it's America's #1 lobster roll. But let's try it anyway. So we ordered the lobster roll box, which comes with fries and some coleslaw. Pretty crispy looking fries, as you can see right there. Not too bad. So what's unique about this lobster roll is it's on a hamburger bun. Oh, actually it's quite loaded. But definitely the size at Red's is way better. It's roughly the same price. I think Red's is $36 and this one is about $32. But there's more meat in the Red's one. But there is a lot of tail meat in here. So I mean that's a plus. So let's take a look and try this out. But definitely quality-wise looks good. I'm not sure about the quantity for the money. So let's try. That's good as their coleslaw is really fresh. This is way better than Dave's. Very crunchy. There's the pickles. Quite vinegary. Pretty good. So that's a big piece of tail. So, I might take it back. Let's bite into this. Wow, that's a meaty bite of tail. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Wow, it's all tail actually. Okay, I'm impressed. This is a very good sandwich. Very, very good. To give you an idea, this is their eating area. Lots of tables with umbrellas to shield you from the sun. It's actually really, really nice and really quaint here. So definitely get a table and get out your lobster sandwich and enjoy it. And the coleslaw is absolutely fresh and amazing and crunchy. The fries are super crisp, but this sandwich is something else. So in speaking to the staff, the sandwich is a full lobster shucked and an extra lobster tail in there. It is truly a spectacular sandwich. You must try this sandwich. It is so good, so delicious, so fresh.
So overall, this is the best tasting seafood sandwich I've ever had. This burger is like a lobster burger. It's really good. I recommend you come and try out the Clam Shack. Really, really delicious. Oh, wonderful bite. Look at that thing. Let's get in the sun. You can really see that there's chunks of lobster tail in there. Really, really delicious. This burger is absolutely amazing. Let's take another bite. Mmm. There's a legend of the Sasquatch. The myth of the land of gold, El Dorado. And the talk of the all tail or mostly tail lobster hamburger. This bad boy exists of those three. That's amazing. Yeah, that whole thing is tail. It's absolutely delicious. This is the best seafood burger I've ever eaten. Absolutely wonderful. Super fresh lobster too. I recommend you come here. It's in Kennebunkport, Maine, called the Clam Shack. They open at 11. Oh my god, this thing is so good. Every bite is like tail. Mmm. Every bite super fresh, not dry, super moist. There's no butter or mayo distracting you from the flavor of lobster. It's really good. I actually really love the coleslaw here. It's actually really good. It's about, excuse me, it's about an hour's drive outside of Portland, so definitely get your hotel in Portland. Half-hour drive to Days, 1 hour drive to Red's, 2 hour drive to McLoons, and 1 hour drive south to the Clam Shack here in Kennebunkport. But definitely hit these places. Really, really good. So the Clam Shack gives you this button. It says both. I'm not sure what it's for. I think it's for both butter and mayonnaise on the burger. So overall, lobster Rolls Royce at McLoons, it's $53. Double meat, but the same amount of meat that Red's gives you for $36. So Red's is, again, fantastic. So definitely try both. McLoons seems to be fresher and more unadulterated their lobster because they pull it out of the ocean there right by their lobster shack. Red's imports theirs from, I think he said, either Bar Harbor or something harbor. I was talking to the staff, but here the lobster burger, lots of tail. It's really delicious. It's really fresh. So definitely at least try all three. Days I went there, their lobster roll so-so, but 100% their steamed lobsters, really good. I had soft shell lobster. It was like drinking out of an Italian chilpani from the claw. Such wonderful flavor. So anyway, those are places I'd hit if you come to Maine. So hopefully this updates the video from 2 years ago. Anyway, take care.